Hey folks, and welcome back to Product Pucker, the show where we cut through the noise and get real about product management. Let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You're drowning in a sea of dashboards, buried under a mountain of user feedback, and that critical PRD on your to do list. Well, it's somehow still a blank page. You feel like you're constantly paying catch up. What if I told you there's a way to reclaim some of that time? What if a machine could handle that grunt work? So you could focus on the work that actually matters. I'm not talking about some sci fi fantasy with killer robots. I am talking about real tools available right now that can draft your product specs, instantly summarize a dozen of interviews, or even help you decide which feature to build next. Yes, it's real. And today we are diving deep. We'll explore how AI can give product managers a legitimate superpowers. And we'll be honest about where it's still just falling flat. So, are you ready to level up? Let's get into it. So, when we say AI in 2025, let's be clear. We aren't talking about autonomous robots designing products from scratch in a dark room. We are talking about generative AI. Think ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot. These are tools built on large language models that can understand what you're asking, generate remarkably human like content, and even suggest logical next steps. And here's the thing, it's not some separate tool you have to go out of your way to find. It's being woven into very fabric of the product manager's tool we already use every single day. Notion has Notion AI to organize your thoughts. Jira is rolling out AI to summarize complex ticket threads. Product Board uses AI to automatically tag and theme your user feedback. Even Figma is now generating entire wireframes from a simple text prompt. So the question is no longer should I use AI? The real question is where can I use AI to save my sanity and build better products? Let's get practical. Where can this technology actually make a difference in your day to day grind? First up, user research. Imagine this. You have just wrapped up 5 hour long user interviews. You're exhausted. Instead of spending the next day transcribing and finding themes, you upload the recordings to tools like Dovetail or Fireflies. Within minutes, you have summaries, key quotes, action items, and the sentiment analysis. You can upload 500 customer reviews from the App Store and ask, what are the top 3 things frustrating my users? And get a clear, actionable answer. It's not just an efficiency gain, it's a strategic advantage. Next place where you can use it is ideation and discovery. We have all been there, staring at a blank page, trying to brainstorm the next big thing. Now you have a creative partner. You can prompt ChatGPT with we are a SaaS company losing users after the free trial. Based on the competitor strategies, suggest 5 hypotheses to improve conversion. Instantly, you have a starting point. A blank page anxiety, It's becoming a thing of the past. So let's talk strategy and prioritization. This is where it gets really interesting. You can feed historical data into an AI model and ask it to run a RICE or Moscow analysis for your feature backlog. You can generate opportunity solution trees to visualize your path forward. You can even simulate outcomes, asking questions like, what's the likely impact on an engagement if we delay feature X by 1 quarter? It's likely having a dedicated strategy co-pilot. How about writing and communication? Let's be honest, we spend so much time writing. PRDs, release notes, stakeholder updates, emails. AI can draft these for you in seconds. Better yet, it can tailor the tone. Ask it to explain this technical feature to the marketing team, and it will translate jargon into benefits. We're talking about cutting down writing time by 60, 70, or even 80%. And what about design prototyping? While you still need designer revision, you no longer need to be a design wizard to get ideas out of your head. Tool like Galileo AI or User can turn your text prompts, create a simple login screen with Google Sign On into a workable wireframe. Some tools can even give you real-time UX feedback like this button has poor color contrast or this user flow is confusing. It gets you from 0 to 1 incredibly fast. Then there is data analytics. No more waiting in line for the data team to run the query. Modern analytics platform allow you to ask the questions in plain English. Show me the monthly churn rate for new users over the last 6 months and plot it against our last three major releases. AI doesn't just pull the data, it can help you understand why a metric suddenly spiked or dropped. And finally, delivery and execution. Even during the sprint, AI is becoming an ally. It can help break down large epics into smaller user stories, detect potential dependencies you might have missed, and even analyze your sprint velocity to flag risks. Project management is getting a serious automated upgrade. Okay, deep breath. I can feel the excitement, but let's pump the brakes for just a second because this is crucial. For all its power, AI is just a tool, a very, very smart tool, but a tool nonetheless. Here is what it still can't do. It can't understand the subtle politics of your organization or navigate tricky stakeholder drama. It can't have a coffee with an engineer and sense their hesitation about the project. It can't make a bold, courageous product beat based on a gut feeling or a deep market intuition. And most importantly, AI cannot replace your unique vision, your creativity, or empathy. AI is a powerful amplifier for your skills, but it is not a replacement for your judgment. It's not you. So, how do you jump on this train without getting run over? It's simple. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one pain point. Where do you lose the most time? Is it writing? Is it research? or data analysis. Start there. Experiment with one tool, just one. Open ChatGPT, Cloudy, or use the new AI feature in Notion or Figma. Give it a real task. See what happens. Build one habit. Try to use that tool for just 10 minutes in a day. Make it a reflex. Before you start writing that PRD from scratch, ask an AI to create a draft first. That's it. A small, consistent habit will give you incredible leverage over time. So here's the spicy truth. The most valuable product manager in 2030 won't be the one who can write the fastest, analyze the most data, or create the prettiest roadmaps by hand. The most valuable PM will be master conductor. They will be the ones who know how to strategically delegate tasks to AI, freeing themselves up to focus on one thing that only human can do: building relationships, creating a compelling vision, and making it sharp, insightful decision. But let me say this one more time. You will not be replaced by AI, but you might be replaced by a product manager who knows how to use AI better than you do. So, my challenge to you is get curious, get scrappy, and get building. If this episode sparked an idea or helped you see a new way forward, do me a favor. Share it with a fellow PM who needs to hear this. Hit that follow button, drop a 5-star rating if you feel that we have earned it, and start a conversation with your team about how you can bring these superpowers into your workflow. You've been listening to Product Bucker, and I'm your host, Rishi. Until next time, keep the fire alive.